Welcome all. Welcome to P.I.M.P. P.I.I.M.P. The acronym that stands for Put It in My Pocket. In this stock game, you ladies are pimps too. I am the chum, aka the penny stock pimp. I'm Holis. I'm Dolis. $250. Can I turn it into $2,000 within 3 months to be ready for the new PDT rule change? Can I pimp? Can I put it in my pocket? That is the question. Well, I'll tell you one thing. When we knocked PMI, that's right, ticker PMI, we talked about this last week. We have made this a new addition to our stable. We were going to just start with a little what we had and continue to add on to it because I saw it was in a prime position for it to make a serious move. Right now, it actually made a move better, exceeded what I thought. But I just want to say and show that our minimum investment of $4.17 into PMI, where we had an average of 1668 and we had 25 shares. So I think it closed about like 1692. I believe it was 16 though. Either way, today we woke up and it was already up. Pre-market, it was already up. Had went up to a high of 3067, I believe. Either way, I just want to say that what we did was we were able to sell and accumulate shares. So on this one, we have accumulated 5 shares. All right. And as you can see, we just went ahead and dumped that money right back in there. So now we're at 482 of an investment where initially we were 417. So now 482. And we have a total of 32 shares. All right. With an average of 18.5. All right. Now, let's go to the charts and see what it's doing, what it has done, basically. So, with PMI, we were looking at this as a reversal. Everything about this chart is a butterface. It really is. You know, everything body banging, waistline banging, but that face. And the face of this chart is horrible. Nobody really wants this. You know what I'm saying? But a pimp sees value. You get what I mean? There's value in this because there's so much upside, you know? So this is the hole that nobody wants. But I see value in this. And immediately what happened this morning is we got this push. Now, we were saying that we were looking at that 20 as, real resistance that we were really eyeballing. Well, we said it'll come up here possibly to the CMA 10 and we'll see real rejection. Well, it bust through that and it came all the way up here to 30. All right. So we're looking at it on the 1 hour, as you can see. That's the action that we had early morning pre-market. If you're not in Webull, then you can't really Webull or like Moo can't really like take advantage of the early mornings like that. Well, any other brokerages like 7 or 8 o'clock, you could take advantage of it. But as you see, we step down all the way back to this area of support. So yes, I like that. I like that there. And we'll just continue to add and strengthen a position now, a new position, since we've already accumulated 5 shares off of it. And I believe we'll just continue to be able to accumulate more because of the upside that this has. All right. So watch this one for today. As you can see, though, the volume 56 million. So there's a lot of things. There's some news about it. this is what I was definitely looking at. I saw this on Sunday, and I was like, okay, yeah, we about to have a move, just like I thought. Yep. So it's up 80 cents a share. All right, that is ridiculous. 87.5% increase over losses. So I mean, that's definitely some good news. But then you come here and now you see that they have it as a halt. Yeah, see, I'm still I'm still in this because I see the potential. I definitely see the potential of where we're going, and you know what I mean. I'm definitely going to continue to add to the position that we have, and because it's a penny stock, we'll just continue to add in increments of, let's see, possibly go. All right, so we got 32 shares. So every time I add, I'll be adding like 30. I'm gonna add 32 shares. I may add 32 depending on if it goes lower than my let's say at the end of the day, if it's lower, I'll add 32 shares. If it's higher, I'll add 15. I mean, excuse me, not 15, I'll add 16. And this all works for my average and stuff like that. This is just a way to finesse it because really stocks is like a mathematical game. I mean, at least that's how I see it. You know what I mean? So averaging down and the numbers, you know what I'm saying? It's all mathematics. So it's a way to go about this, you know what I mean? Where you could play this game and play it more efficiently. Now, with what we're doing in our strategy, time is what we need. Time. So it's not about a whole bunch of movement. It's really about the time and the time to get in, the time to get out, and the time to just continue to rinse and repeat when we see we in those cycles. So right now, everything looking pretty sweet. I like what PMI is doing on the charts. I like the direction that we're going in, and I expect that we're gonna continue to make this move up. You know what I mean? Make for a move before eventually they have to do a reverse split. Like you just know that this is garbage. You know what I'm saying? So reverse splits, are definitely on the horizon. But for right now, we're gonna milk this. You know what I'm saying? Because PMI is definitely on alert officially in these streets about to do some real hoeing for a pimp so he can eat. And the whole idea of this is to pimp. Put it in my pocket. If you don't got PMI, you're sleeping on the opportunity to pimp. Chump.